Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Divine Debut. How is everyone? Thank you for being here. This reading is for the 21st of May until the 31st of May 2018. It is a love and general reading, and I would just like to mention that your ruler, Venus, has moved into Cancer. Cancer is the natural house of home, family, your roots, right? Some of you may be beautifying your home. Others of you may be adding more money, more value to your home. Others of you are just very lovey-dovey with your family. Okay, so let's say that Venus is your beloved. For some of you, your beloved may be coming to your home in whatever way that works for you. It could be in any way. It can be metaphorically, can be literally. So, dear Taurus, you've just had a new moon in your sign. I hope that all of you have made your wish with a new moon. That way in 6 months you may be able to manifest what you have wished for. If not, this is a beautiful time for you. Uranus has just moved into your sign as of the 15th of May. Wow. Whatever does not work for you, whatever you do not value will break down. You know that. Okay, I'm not going to go into the astrology anymore. I am going into your tarot cards, dear Taurus. Let's see. Love and general reading for Taurus. Just mentioning that the June readings will be up a little bit late, and that is because I am so busy with family matters, right? Around the end of May, something very important is happening for me. So I'm telling you now, first days in June, you can get your first part of June readings. Okay, dear Taurus, let's see what's happening now. And for the next 10 days, let's say. In the now position, we've got the Four of Cups. In the challenge position is the Hierophant, which is your energy. In the distant past, we have the Four of Swords. In the recent past is the Temperance card. Crowning your reading is the Knight of Swords in the reverse. In the near future, we have the Page of Wands. In the position of you is the Five of Wands. In your environment position is the Six of Pentacles. In your hopes and fears is the Hermit. And the final card is the Moon. This is the card of Cancer. For me, mostly, others say it is Piscean energy. So the Moon is at the end of your reading, dear Taurus. What's at the bottom? Well, we've got the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups. Okay, this is offers of love, offers of friendship, offers for work, a new job prospect could be. But for me, the Knight of Cups is usually love. As you can see, this is your knight in shining armor. For others of you, this could be your own energy. Having the page and then the knight says that there is progression, there is movement, there is maturity. Maturity in love, maturity in offering your heart to someone. So maybe this could have been before. Let's say that you were at a page energy. It has grown to the knight. Okay, we don't have the king yet, but the Knight of Cups is usually a quite a what's the word I'm looking for? Quite a romantic Very romantic gesture here. But there's only one bad thing with the Knight of Cups, and that is that sometimes the Knight of Cups is someone who promises but cannot deliver straight away. Let's say, you know, they're quite changing in their attitudes. Maybe they're just over emotional. Now he is in the upright, which is a good thing, right? So let's see. Are some of you dealing with another water sign? So Cancer, Pisces, more than likely, I would say. Scorpio I don't have here. Now Scorpio is your opposite sign, right? And that's where Jupiter is. So we do have the Temperance card here, which is Sagittarian energy. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, but I will come to that in a minute. Now, the Knight of Cups, offering a cup. Okay, Knight in shining armor, coming in, trotting in slowly. Now, if this is your energy, you're moving in quite slowly. You are galloping 1 foot at a time, 1 step at a time. And I would say that if you have got Cancer or Pisces, and you could even have Sagittarius in your chart quite strongly, then this is you making the offer. For others of you, this could be someone offering their cup to you. Let's say that we've got 2 different people here. There's one is older, one is younger, right? Maybe this is 2 people that have got water in their chart strongly, and they feel the same. Okay, so that could be the case as well. So let me go to the now position. As I said, Venus is in Cancer, and Venus loves being in Cancer. She's very romantic there. Cancer is a very sensitive sign. All water signs are sensitive. You know, they're very, very giving, very sensitive. They prefer to, you know, to give than to receive. Usually, they will give, and then they will receive. So they're very, very mature with love. Cancer is the home, right? Cancerian people are people who love to beautify their home. They're very stable at home. They love being at home as well. So the 4 of Cups is in the now position. An offer coming in, which probably hasn't been noticed, or it's not the right time for it to be accepted fully, or there are, let's say it's an offer that is not 100% perfect. There are things, there are issues before this cup, this offer can be taken. Now it is a 4. 4s always speak of home. And we've got the High Priest. This is the challenge position. Challenge position, right? The High Priest. Now this could be a marriage. This could be a religion, different religion. This could be someone who is quite foreign to you, someone who is at a distance to you. We do have the Temperance card here as well, which does speak of foreign places, foreign people. This could also be a sense of restrictive energy, commitments, work, right? Because it is Taurian energy. The hierarchy. It could be a spiritual blockage as well, because it is in the challenge position. The blockage could be in relation to spirituality. You are probably could be dealing with someone, and this could be you as well, trying to find your footing with your spirituality. Maybe, and I feel as though there's been some sort of an awakening. And why do I say that? Because we've got the Hermit here. The Hermit is very strong spiritual energy as well. So that's probably why you're not noticing this offer that is coming in. Now, this offer could be dealing with, or could be trying to get to, a committed partnership. But there may be restrictions there. And choices. We do have 2 keys here. Okay, the Four of Swords is in the distant past. Four of Swords, look here. We've got three swords, the energy of the three swords here, and she's holding that sword in her hand, which says that she's ready to take charge. There's the sword, sorry. There is the sword. But it's looking downwards. She has not lifted the sword yet, which says that you, intellectually, you are taking time out. You are still trying to heal, right? And if this Ace of Swords in her hand speaks of clarity, then the clarity has not come in the distant past. You are missing information. That's why you've got the Hermit card in your hopes and fears. You're missing information. Now, in the recent past, the Temperance is in the upright, trying to find your balance, and you are. You're on the road to healing. Now, it does also speak of patience. This is your spirit guides and your angels. You are not alone. You've got the divine support, right? You are being looked after. So you do not need to fear whatever restrictions you are up against, whatever hurt or pain you've been through, because the Four of Swords is taking time out, right? This is going one step past the Three of Swords. You've been hurt, and you may have been hurt by another air sign, which is still in your life, because your crowning card is the Knight of Swords. It's in the reverse. Now, when it's in the upright, it is action-based, quick action, quick speech, right? Speaking clearly and taking action with what you intellectually feel, right? But here in the reverse, this is brutal. Now, if this is an argument, this is a fight, it's not a very good energy at all. This is a very, very bad argument, okay? So now we know that air signs are not like earth signs. They're not grounded. But I feel as though, because, if this was in the upright, we would say that intellectually you're doing the right thing. You are taking action. You are speaking from your mind. If this is someone that you are dealing with, they are speaking their truth, but they're not manipulative. In the reverse, this is harsh language. This is harsh words being thrown around. And I do not like this energy for you, Taurus. Now, in the near future, we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is the minor arcana of the Fool for me, right? So something is being known. There is some sort of an announcement. Now, there was another sign that got this card. Would have been, it was either Aries or Leo, I would say. But this could be a message that's coming in as well. It's a Wands card. Now, if this is in relation to business, you are taking a risk. You are willing to take a risk in the near future because of news that's going to come in. And you may be announcing something that you will be taking a risk on creatively. And as at work, right? Something that is blooming. Look at that wand. There is growth. There is blooming there. Something has begun to grow, and you are telling people about it. You are yelling it out. You are letting it known. Letting it be known. Sorry, can't even get my words right. Now, if this is a message that you are receiving, you are finding out information that's going to make you get up and want to jump. Jump into whatever you are going to take a risk in. Could that be a partnership? Could that be in romance? Could that be that you are getting up and ready to take action? Right? Whatever the case, the Knight of Cups is an offer which is coming forward. This is the general energy. right? And this is the Ace of Cups that he's holding, that he's offering. Some of you may be receiving the offer, right? And the whole world is going to learn about it. They're going to know about it. Your neighborhood, your siblings, your cousins, your family, everyone's going to know about it. Wow, I hear wedding bells. I saw wedding bells, I hear wedding bells. Now, if they are not wedding bells, and they're not going to be wedding bells for everyone, it is the bells of a church. That is gorgeous. That is so beautiful, Taurus. In the position of you, we've got the Five of Wands. This is being conflicted. This is your darkest fears. Look at these dragons. This is like a nightmare here. I think that you're over worried. And I don't believe that you need to be. Now, fives, it could be 5 people trying to build on something. This can be a disagreement, but you know that 5s are always the number of something coming in to bring in change. The card after this is the 6 of Wands. So 6 is a number of balance, and here we've got a 6 of Pentacles. Now this 6 of Pentacles shows 2 children. This could be in relation to alimony, giving to children. This can be a card of, yes, giving to the poor, giving to the needy. It does bring up the sign of Libra. Libra is the 7th house. Libra is the house of partnership. So if this is in relation to business, then the money's coming in. Okay, if you are bringing on a partner at your work, in your business, then it looks as though money's coming in to help you find your balance, right? 6s are always a beautiful number in the tarot. But this card also speaks of giving and receiving equally. So this is your energy here, even though it's the external position. You may be dealing with another earth sign as well. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And we do have the card of the Hermit, which is the card of Virgo. The Hermit, number 9 of the major arcana. Being enlightened, you may be looking for information. You may be looking into your spirituality, and you may be maturing, right? So you may be looking into your higher self. You do have the Temperance card here. This is the divine. Now Sagittarius. Sagittarius is all about the divine. It's all about your higher self. It's all about spirituality. And for those of you that are Taurus rising, then Sagittarius is your 8th house. Sagittarius is your 8th house, and that is equal. It's the house of Scorpio, right? Where you give and you receive. It's shared resources, living together under the same roof. So that is like taking your relationship to the next level. So the Hermit, as I said, looking for information, trying to be enlightened, taking time out. Some of you may have been working very hard, and this is what you are all about. Okay, the money is coming in, but you need to take time for yourself, dear Taurus. Now, the outcome card is the Moon, and the Moon is intuition. It is fears. It is not knowing. But look here. 2 very similar cards holding up the light, being enlightened. Now the sun has just moved into Gemini, just moved out of your sign. So the sun, what is the sun? The sun is clarity, right? The sun is warmth. The sun is love. The sun is just moving into your 2nd house of earned income. And also the house of Gemini, which is your 2nd house, is all about communication. Now, the moon card is also dreams. Do take note of what you see while you're sleeping. Receive the messages through the universe. The moon, as I said, it's a very, the moon rules Cancer. The moon is a very feminine energy as well. Now, you did have the new moon in your sign, so within the next month, you could be receiving the information. This could be happening. Let me just take 3 Sibilas. Information, because you're looking for it here. And the moon can be very romantic as well. Okay, the moon is all about emotions. Let me see what the moon card is all about. We have Morte, which is the energy of Scorpio. I did say that I didn't have Scorpio, but here is Scorpio. This is your opposite sign. So this is death and transformation. Then we have the Donna Maritata, which is like the Empress energy. Growth, beauty, expansion, love. She's the loving and nurturing motherly figure. And that's what the Empress is. Now, this could always be the other person's partner, if this is something that resonates for you. But more than likely, let me see. And then we've got the Merchant. So let's say in relation to even business, whatever this loving, nurturing energy is, there is some sort of transformation. Sorry, you guys. Whatever is transforming is going to bring you abundance. It's going to bring you prosperity. We've got the Merchant here because this is the card of business as well. This is contracts, okay? It could be in business, import, export business. Any decisions that you make are going to be quite prosperous. And I would say that you need to pay attention to your dreams. I believe that you will be receiving messages through that. Now, the Donna Maritata can be your partner. Maybe your partner comes along with kids, right? This could be for some of you. For others of you, this could be a mother figure, right? Let me look at the 6 of Pentacles in the environment position. For some others of you, this could be transformation in relation to anything to do with your committed, your relationship, because we've got the High Priest here. What does that mean for you? Does that mean that your challenge is to accept a commitment that's being offered to you, or your partner needs to accept a commitment that you're making to them? We do have children here, and we've got 2 children here. So children are very important here, as I can see, you guys. Let me see the 6 of Pentacles. So we've got the Donna de Servizio, which is the helper, the servant. Many times I say that this is Virgo energy. Virgo is the sign that is of service to others, right? Also, this could be a friend that is there for you. Then we have the Militare, which is Capricornian energy for me. You are on a mission. You are hoping to be able to accomplish something that you are out to do. Now, it can be hardship because this person who is keeping secrets, he cannot let on about what he's going to accomplish. He keeps it to himself. He's in the army, right? The soldier soldiers on. So what is this uphill battle that you've got on your hands, dear Taurus? You do have help, though. And then we've got Messaggero, which is news coming in. News coming in, it could be from afar. Let me take one more card because I want to know what this Messaggero, what's this news that's coming in? And then we've got a Mika there again, Libra. Libran energy for me. Again, another friend, a confidant, someone who you speak to openly. This is also a card of balance, balancing out the scales. So whatever hardship you're going through and whatever news comes in anything to do that is monetary, anything to do that has to do with children, alimony, if others of you are going through divorce, yeah, because we've got the Amika card and we've got the Six of Pentacles. So equal giving and receiving. Some of you may be paying out money, but you will find your balance. We've got a 5 and a 6 here. Let me look at this High Priest. What's that all about? Some of you may not be able to receive the cup here that is offered with 4 of Cups because you are already or still in a committed partnership or relationship. You still have commitments, and they could be with children as well. It could be any sort of contract that you are bound to. So we've got ladro, which is the thief or something gone missing. Then we've got the sospiri, which is like having sent out your ships and waiting on the return. But this is hoping and sighing. And then we've got the dispiacere, which is tears, right? Being upset. I'm going to take one more card because it finishes with a negative card. So something's gone missing from your life. Now this thief could be someone who's come into your life. Could this be you having gone into someone else's life? One more card, and we've got the bambino. Now this is a child, right? I did mention children. This is a baby. Remember I mentioned that there are children involved, but the baby also, the bambino, also speaks of something that is brand new. I am going to take on 3 Sibillas on this Knight of Cups, the general energy. And we've got the leggerezza, which is transformation, right? Lightness of being. This is also a very sexual energy. Conversazione, which is conversations around a table, pleasant conversations. And then we've got the vedovo, which is someone being stuck in their past. This is the widower. So I do see support here through either co-workers at work, if this is the case, or family. Now, there is a lightness of being, but then it's as though you're taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back. And I did say that the Knight of Cups is someone who comes in very carefully, very slowly. They can be quite frivolous because, as I said, they can promise but not deliver. And that's not because they do it on purpose, because they take everyone's feelings into account. And then we've got the La Reunion. Coming together with someone from your past, or the meeting actually happening. These 2 people partnering up, coming together. Some of you are actually coming together with someone who you've known before. We do have 2 children here with the 6 of Pentacles. One moment, please. I'll be right back. Just got to knock at the door. Okay. Yes, so La Reunion. So if you think that it's not going to work out, dear Taurus, it's going to work out. I am going to I'd just like to say that with the Knight of Swords in the reverse there, I feel as though you've got difficult air energy here. Some of you have been hurt and you're still in trouble, let's say, with an air sign. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, we do have Libra here. So Libra is more the air sign that I see here. But that could just be like, you know, the scales. It's showing the scales. It's talking about partnership. Could be any air sign that you may be dealing with, trying to get away from. Maybe that's why you've got restrictions here with the High Priest. Whatever commitment you are under, dear Taurus, it looks as though there's going to be a change coming in, something new. And you're going to make some sort of an announcement. I'd like to look at this Page of Wands, okay? And then I will close up. We've got Amore, which is a little baby again. Delirante, deliriousness, silly actions, it could be, or just having the support. And then we've got the Artista, which is a discovery that's being made. This is the scientist. This is Uranian energy. Something in relation to love you are screaming out to the world. But you'd need to have more information before you can do that. So you are looking for information, either spiritually, intellectually, before you can make an announcement. Taurus, wow. This is sudden, this is Uranian energy. And as I said, whatever does not work for you is going to break down. So you are going to be living in your truth. That is the message. Dear Taurus, thank you so much for being here. I do wish you all the best. As I said, the readings will be a little bit late, early days in June, right? Do keep well until then. Thank you kindly. And for those of you that are interested in a reading, of course, my information is in the description box below. My love to all of you. Keep well. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.